LGBTQ 1-minute news. Let's queer up the USA view. Grindr White House Correspondents Dinner party felt more straight than queer. Grindr's debut at the White House Correspondents Dinner weekend drew mixed reactions. The app's Georgetown party became a focal point of the weekend. On Jimmy Kimmel Live, comedian and journalist Jon Lovett summed up the whole experience in one line, quote, "Who do I gotta blow to get a martini? There was no one." End quote. The event was crowded and soon ran out of alcohol. No. Republicans attended alongside Grindr CEO George Arison and Grindr head of global government affairs Joe Hack. High-profile media figures like Jon Lovett and Kaitlan Collins were also present. Attendees said straight guests outnumbered queer ones, describing the atmosphere as stuffy rather than celebratory. While turnout was strong, the atmosphere fell short of expectations for a flagship LGBTQ-themed event. I read about this before it happened. I have no idea what the purpose of this was to be. Was to bring the Republicans in, like, is it that you're wanting to be, like, to out people or for them to come out? Or
I wish they were outing people. No,
or it was smoke out Lady G.
It really was just funny. It was really just to have an event going on at the same time as the Correspondents Dinner. You know what I mean? The day before, excuse me. And it was supposed to be a big draw. Everybody wanted to get that invite to the Grindr party.
To the gay dating app.
But it ended up being mostly, like you read in the story, mostly straight men and straight women that attended.
Do you think they're all straight? Maybe they said, "Oh, we're the straight ones coming," but they secretly were like, "Let me just see who's here."
Well,
you know?
They ran out of booze, but they still had plenty of poppers.
So they didn't invite enough gay people then if they still had. I'm just saying. And then they didn't invite a drag queen. I didn't see a drag queen or anything like that in any of those pictures.
Yeah.
And I would just like to point out that the Grindr White House Correspondents Dinner event, 0 gun violence, real or imagined.
I think that that was not a good representation of what an LGBT event is like.
Yep.
We have so much more fun than that, and I think Queer News Tonight should host the next party.
It would be different here in Wilton Manors.
Yes.
If that Grindr party was in Wilton Manors, it would be a little different.
Let me tell you, all the straights would be lining up outside like, wait, where's that music? We want to be in this event, right? This was not a good representation. Let's try again next year. That is an LGBTQ 1-minute news story. There's no other queer non-profit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.